Hey, everybody. How you doing? This is the Your Book, Your Voice coffee chat. Thank you so much for joining me. I do this as an open forum coffee chat. Don't really do it too long, but just to give you a little tidbit of information on the audiobook world. My name is Robert A. Lane. I am an audiobook coach and producer specializing in helping authors like yourself narrate your own audiobook. Get your audiobook done and out there. Whether you just published your book, maybe you have a book that's been released years ago, bring it back to life. Bring it back to life by re-releasing it as an audiobook, and that'll get people's interest as you bring your book back into the forefront of people's minds, which is great. But what I do as an audiobook coach and producer, of course, is help you narrate your own audiobook. And I have an audiobook coaching program that is called Your Book, Your Voice, where the VIP program is great because I work with you one-on-one through the entire process, provide you with the professional equipment you need to set up your own recording space, and teach you all the tools and tricks and techniques of how to do a great narration. And then I do the editing for you. I clean up your audio, make sure your audio meets the exact specifications, upload your audio for publication in whatever platform you want, whether it's in Audible, Amazon, Apple, Google. There's where else? Barnes and Noble, libraries, wherever you want your audiobook, I'll get it up there for you. And then that's all you need to do is just worry about doing a great narration. That's it. And that's the beauty of being in the program. So if you do want more information about that, there are links in the description here on YouTube and LinkedIn. And those of you on Instagram, of course, go to my profile page, click that link, and you'll see links about the VIP program, the DIY program, booking a call with me. I always speak to every author before I enroll anybody into the program because I want to make sure that you resonate with me and I resonate with you because we're going to be working together for a few weeks to get your audiobook done. Anyway, that's what I do. So, well, first, before we dive into the little topic I have for you today, what is today? Today is the 33% free, 33% more for free coffee here. It is coffee chat. Maybe tea is your elixir. Coffee's my elixir of life, and water, I do have to say. But just want to cheers to you because it is coffee chat. Now remember, BYOC, bring your own creamer. Maybe you put some cream into your tea. Some people do that. They put milk in tea. Maybe you have some Irish cream that you put in your creamer. Well, cheers to you, my friends. All right. So the topic for today is about audiobook consistency. Consistency, like baking a cake, making sure the consistency is right, or any kind of dessert, or any kind of meal, for example. I mean, it's a great analogy, right? Food and audiobooks. When you're listening to your audiobook, you're eating food. There you go. There's your connection. No, but seriously, it is a mix of things to make sure that you're consistent, right? The cook is stirring the pot to make sure everything is consistent. But when it comes to audiobook narration, okay, you do have to be consistent. And what makes a great audiobook? What makes an audiobook from just being average, mediocre, reedy sounding? Who knows? There are some bad narrations out there, but to make a great audiobook, you know what it is? It's the intangibles. It's those things that you can't necessarily physically touch, but you can emotionally feel. That's what makes a great audiobook because you've just taken it to another level. You've taken your audiobook to another level. And being consistent is crucial. All right. So I'm talking about energy, emotion, sincerity, authenticity. Those are the intangibles, but you got to have them in your audiobook. And when you are narrating your own audiobook from opening credits to closing credits, you have to be consistent. Consistent with your energy, consistent with the emotional arcs that you're going to be presenting in your narration, in the story that you're telling. It doesn't matter if it's a memoir or if it's a coaching program, there's still emotional arcs that are going to be in there. So make sure they're in there, but you got to be consistent. Okay. You don't want to have a chapter where you're very energetic and you sound like this. And then someone listens to the next chapter that comes up. And it was one of those days where, oh man, energy was a little bit low and I'm just kind of going through the motions. because that inconsistency is not going to be a great experience for that listener who is trying to enjoy your audiobook. You want to keep them engaged. You want to keep them on the edge of their seat from opening credits to closing credits. You want the audiobook to be compelling. And the way to do that is to be consistent. Okay. So I am starting off with telling you about the intangibles to be consistent, because that really is important. Now, the second part, of course, is the practical, the technical, the obvious things when it comes to doing your audiobook about consistency. Levels. All right. When you set up your own recording space, make sure that you find your sweet spot. Find where you're standing next to your mic. I mean, when I do these lives like today, here's the microphone. This is a mic that I would use for my audiobook as well. This is a great, high quality, expensive mic, but it's worth it. And again, you don't want to cut corners. Quickly throwing that out there. You don't want to cut corners when it comes to your audiobook. Don't get cheap equipment. Don't get cheap mics or headphones. Get good quality stuff, because this is representing you, your author brand, and you can't cut corners. Just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, getting back to consistency, you find your sweet spot. All right. Your setup, what you hear in your microphone, you're hearing yourself speak. Your mic placement is great. Everything sounds great. You're not popping the mic. You're not distorting the microphone. Everything sounds good. Your levels are great. And you're looking at everything and it's consistent. Awesome. Lock that in. You got to lock that in, because you need to have that aspect of it. The practical aspect of your audiobook needs to be consistent from opening credits to closing credits, just like your energy and emotion and sincerity and authenticity. This camera keeps getting blurry. Whoops. I keep yanking on this mic too. All right. Consistency all the way around, from the practical and technical aspect to the emotional aspect. All of it's incredibly important, because that is what's going to make a great audiobook. All right. That's what's going to make a great audiobook. If you need help making an audiobook, I'm here for you. This is what I do. This is what Robert Lane Coaching is all about. Go to robertlanecoaching.com to find out more information about what I do as an audiobook coach and producer. Again, there's links in the description. Click on those. Check them out. We got the VIP program for you to check out, which I work with you one-on-one through the entire process. If you love hands-on, I created a DIY version of the program where you can do everything yourself. You can do your own editing and uploading and all that stuff, and narrating and getting all the tools that you need. Whatever works for you. Most of my clients are VIPs because they love the one-on-one treatment, which is great. If you need equipment, by the way, I do have professional equipment that I do sell for the DIY clients. But if you just need equipment, great. Check out the links, all right? Everything is there for you. And we'll have a conversation and we'll get you going, right? We'll get you narrating your audiobook, and it will be fan-frickin-tastic. I guarantee it. If there are any topics you'd like me to discuss and share on this coffee chat, again, I do keep it pretty open forum. So let me know, send me a message. You can DM me. You can say something in the comments, whatever you like. All right. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to keep coffee chat short. I will toast you one more time. Cheers. Actually, just an excuse to take another swig of that elixir of life. But again, here's your assignment. When you're out and about in the world, smile at a stranger. Say hello to them, because that small gesture of kindness makes all the difference, can make a world of difference in somebody's life. So be a life changer. We all go through life. We all wear that mask. We all pretend everything is okay. But you know what? Deep down, there are a lot of people that may be hurting, and it may be really deeply rooted. Or it could be as simple as just having a bad day. But no matter what, it takes a couple of seconds, right? Hey, how you doing? There you go. You say hello, nice smile, done. And now you just made somebody's day, and you made them feel good about themselves, and you put a smile on their face. That's what we need more so in this world. So go and do it. All right. That's going to wrap it up for Coffee Chat. I'm keeping it pretty short today. Again, if you have any thoughts that you want to share or have topics you want me to talk about, I'd be glad to do that. And again, you can go to robertlanecoaching.com to find out more about the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program. By the way, if you Want to catch me on the Your Book, Your Voice podcast? I archive everything on my YouTube channel, of course, Robert Lane Coaching. Or you can check it out live. I do it every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and LinkedIn. All right. So those of you on Instagram, go to YouTube, go to LinkedIn. All right, my friends, have a fantastic day. We'll say goodbye to our YouTube and LinkedIn friends first. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.